So what's up, guys? Today we are making Jif peanut butter cookies. So this cookie recipe is, we get this kind of Jif. We always call it the red label kind because of the red cap kind. There should be a recipe on the back right here. So if you want to make this at home, the recipe is right here on the back of the Jifs. So first, on the recipe, we are going to add one and 1/4 cup of brown sugar into we have two separate bowls here. We have one for dry ingredients, we have one for red ingredients. So since this is brown sugar, we're going to put in the dry ingredients. So you want to firmly pack this. Our family uses a knife, usually spread it around. And then it said you need 2 of these. So once that is in, we are going to take the knife and stuff out, put the cap back on. Now, this recipe calls for 3/4 cup of Jif peanut butter. So here's our Jif. Let me grab a spoon. So we are going to put the Jif in here. This says for it to be firmly packed. Always add a little more because I like mine a little more creamy. Well, not a little more. This is what the recipe calls for. About this much. You do it a little less, a little more. It's always up to you. You like yours a little salty. While I'm putting this in, I'm realizing I should have put this with the one ingredients. So I'm just going to take the dry ingredient bowl out. So you're just going to finish putting all of your Jif into the little container. I usually call a little container, but you can call a measuring cup. It doesn't really matter much. Okay, so now we need 1/2 cup of Crisco. So take the peanut butter out of there. So we have our Crisco, 1/2 cup. Wash my spoon off real quick. So now we're going to put the Crisco in. Another word is all vegetable shortening. just like a whitish, like kind of white frosting, but thick. Doesn't smell that good. So we have our Crisco in there. So now the recipe calls, now forgot to pour it in, but next the recipe calls for one large egg, that will be more easier than all this. So we have our one large egg with this in by ingredients. And now we are going to pour in three tablespoons of milk. Now we are going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla extract. We are going to put in. Now we are going to put in one. We're going to put 1 and 1/3 cup. Hey, when you have to wash things out. Just want to wash this out the best that I can. For now. The oven is preheated. So now we are going to put in 2 of 4 cups of flour. Now the flour is sticking a little bit. Here's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so after that, the recipe says to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I mean 3/4 teaspoon, if I can find it. Here it is. And now we just have to add a one half thing of salt. Last piece is salt. So we have our salt. Last time we did these, we did put a little too much salt in, and it was a disaster. So once you have all those ingredients in, you are going to want to take your mixer and then we are going to take our wet ingredients, put the bowl in there, if I can. There we go. Now we are just going to mix this until it gets all blended in nicely. And now we're going to slowly add our dry ingredients. It is almost okay. So let's lift this up. This is nice and clumpy for cookie dough. So now once this is all ready to bake, to get ready to bake, I am going to take the bowl out. Get the edges. Of the bowl. Remember to wash your hands before you do anything like I'm about to do. So we have our pan right here. I'm just going to spray some pan oil so it doesn't stick. Now, you are just wanting to make these into little balls. Just about that much. You want to set your oven to 375. You want to spread them out a little bit. You'll probably fit about 12 cookies on here. In between 12 and 9. I'd probably say I'm probably estimating around that. So once you get these to the proper shape and size, I am going to look for how much you cook these for. So we won't undercook them or burn them. So Yeah, he's on this pan. I can only fit 9. So once your cookies look like this, you are going to want to cook these to, what does it say? You want to cook these for 8 minutes. That's a good part. Let these cool for 2 minutes, and then these will be some good cookies. So if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and enjoy your new cookies.